This one here is kind of crazy. Bad advice. Like this here is like borderline where it could get you in trouble advice. Like if they found out that you were doing this for that reason, you're probably going to get a suspended account. It was brought to my attention the other day. I was doing this Etsy shop audit, and the one thing that this person said was I was following another Etsy coach guru, and that person said that I should take my same product, okay, my listing, and I should duplicate that listing and just change the title. And I should do this multiple times. And I was like, really? Like that's advice to basically take your listing of the same product. Okay. We're not talking a different color. We're not talking like a different style. We're talking the same identical product. Now, I'm not going to mention any names. They did share it with me, and I'm blown away that this advice is given because number one, this person said it didn't work for them. Number two, it made their shop littered with duplicate listings of the same product. So when a customer comes in there, they're looking at 10 listings of the same darn product, and they're going, why am I seeing 10 of the same? And why am I seeing it labeled differently? Right? That's confusing. And it's also trying to game the Etsy algorithm, the platform, because Etsy doesn't want you to post the same or list the same product just using a different title. They don't want you to do that. They want you to list it once, and then they want you to use other variations of your keyword that would attract that person to that listing. Do you think that they want their catalog littered with a whole bunch of duplicate listings? Absolutely not. So people that are listening to that advice, if you are listening to this, if you've been thinking about doing that because you heard it's a strategy, please, please, please do not do that. Again, if you want to do it, that's on you, but I'm telling you right here, bad advice. Like this here is like borderline where it could get you in trouble advice. If they found out that you were doing this for that reason, you're probably going to get a suspended account. If you are considering doing that, please don't. Hopefully I've made myself very clear. And I'm curious, has anyone heard that? Has anyone heard of that? If you're watching this right now, in the comments, let me know. Have you heard of that strategy before? I'm just curious if I'm the only one that was in the dark, because maybe it's because I keep my head down a lot of times and I just focus on the stuff that I know works, the old-fashioned marketing and using the tools that Etsy is giving us internally to make more sales and to build a brand. Like, I'm just curious. In the comments, let me know if I'm the only one that has just heard about this. That's incredible that that's even happening. Bad advice. Hopefully you'll avoid that. You don't need to do that. What you need to do is create a really good listing, spend time on that listing, making it optimized, good title, good images, good description, good tags. Okay. Make sure that's done. Make sure everything on the back end that you're putting in as far as the input, you're making sure that everything is there and it's right and it's descriptive. And then let Etsy find those people. Okay. Now we're going to talk a little bit here about another piece of advice that's given on SEO here. We'll talk about that a little bit, but for right now, you do want your listing optimized. And I'll share why here in a second. Just spend the time to make that a really, really good, solid listing. Don't try to duplicate it and try to game the system. Trying to find out what keywords are really, there's easier ways to do that. And there's legit ways of doing it.